I did not tell it to go live, but whatever works. Alright, whatever. Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh, there's already somebody in here. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Oh boy. Hello, hello. Okay, cool, hi. You are the first person here. I'm gonna give it a minute. Usually it gives me like, I don't know, it tells me like, oh, you can start the stream now, not, oh, I'm gonna automatically start the stream. So, that's great. Hello? Oh, gosh. I have to announce everywhere that I'm streaming. So give me a minute. You can enjoy looking at Ultra Magnus while I get everything set up. I should probably start playing music because it's kind of quiet right now, so... Okay, there we go. Aw, thank you. Glad you could be here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Da ba da ba da. Aw. I'm glad I've inspired you. I probably should have put a, spoiler warning on the stream. Okay, I just gotta share it to my Discord, and we'll be good to go. So you guys can hear me okay? Is the music like too loud, too quiet or something? Is it playing? Because I don't have my earbuds in. Yeah, it's playing. Okay. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. It's loud for me. Doobie doobie doo. Okay, cool. Because I'm using a very old headset, and the mic, I don't. It's alright. I mean, it works. You can faintly hear music. Yeah, I don't have the music turned up that much, um, because I don't want it to overpower my voice, but I can turn it up a little bit. Like, I don't want to turn it up too much, because it's just like background music. Okay. So I'm just gonna say this as a warning. I am progress on this has been so slow. I I don't even know. Like, I worked on this for 3 hours now, and I haven't uh, gotten that far. But it's okay. I'm using figures as reference. It works. But yeah. I I don't like his windows, his windshield. I don't know what's going on there. Like, do I draw what you can see through, or do I just leave it blank? Thank you. Struggling. Okay, give me something to talk about because I don't want to just sit here quietly. Too many details. I kind of regret deciding to put in so much detail because I was like, wow, it'd be so cool to draw Ultra Magnus and everything, and I don't know. And it kind of got too far because now he's just really detailed and it's killing me. Because now that his head is super detailed, I feel like the rest of him has to be the same. Like, it has to match, or else his head is just gonna look so out of place. Leave him blank. Yeah. I I went through like most of the scenes in Siege, and it's so hard to find reference of him because there's not much. Like his chest especially, I couldn't get like a clear shot of it, so I'm using figures. The favorite fic I've ever read was Turning Points. I don't know how to pronounce the username, but it's by this person. It's basically a Decepticon prowl fic, and it's so good. It got me back into writing. I've read a lot of good fics, but that one has stuck with me. Like, it's better than published books, in my opinion. Or at least the ones that I've read. Which actually isn't a lot. Art is very simple and I can't do details. That's okay. Honestly, like, sometimes less is more. Is that the right saying? Less is more? Like, I don't know, sometimes simple styles are like can be really cute and everything, and I don't know. There's nothing wrong with having a simple style. It's your boy. Hello. Okay, I know there's like 7 of you. 4 of you are quiet. Hello? Is the music still playing? The music stopped playing! You are supposed to be playing the whole album. I didn't even realize the music stopped. Where's the rest of the album? Ah. Okay, I'm hitting all the wrong things right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. Music is playing. You've been noticed. Well, yeah, I have my phone set up right next to me so I can see the chat without having to keep opening Chrome to look at the chat. Hello. Harry Potter. I like that. My best friend would like that. She's really into Harry Potter. I've never read or watched Harry Potter before, and I don't think I really plan to, but I hear a lot about it from her. I don't know which side to work on. Like, I'm trying to work on both sides at once so that everything stays relatively even. But I don't know, it's just like it's getting too far off to the side and I have to keep bouncing back and forth and it's annoying. I really should have just used a symmetrical ruler, but is that cheating? I feel like it's kind of cheating. Planty now. Hello! Welcome to the live. Music still playing? Yes. Is the music too loud? Is it too quiet? I'm not sure. I can't hear, like, how loud my voice is right now and how quiet the music is. I don't know. Oh, how does his chest work? It comes out. I don't... Oh my gosh, okay. We can do it. Right? I can do it, right? Tell me I can do it. I don't even... I hate looking at this. No, I just messed it up. Okay. There we go. He has, like, indents everywhere. Why do they have to... Okay, cool, the music's fine. I hate figures so much because they put so much detail on them. Why did they decide to use the figures in the show? I don't get it. It's so much to draw. Like, you'd think with the movies, drawing the movies, I would be so... I don't know, I'd be fine drawing this. Wrong. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I think it's just the fact there's a lot of straight lines. I don't like straight lines. I don't like straight lines. And I don't know how this works. Ah, yes. Drawing the same line 20 times. Jeez. But yeah, I kind of just started live streaming because I want to finish this. Because I know if, I don't know, if I don't live stream it or something, then I'm never going to finish it because this is taking me forever and I don't have that long of an attention span, so. Yeah. I'll say that's right. I'm not gonna like coloring this. Not at all. I mean, I know what I want to do for color, but it's gonna be a lot. Like, there's gonna be all sorts of tiny little light sources everywhere. So obviously, you know, like Siege spoilers, but this is basically my idea. I don't know about like all these squiggly pink lines from when he was, you know, hanging from the ceiling. But yeah, this is basically what it's gonna look like. And it's gonna like, I don't know, there's gonna be like a bunch of light sources bouncing off his armor, and it's just gonna be so much. But yeah, hello, people are messaging. Cookies. Yes, I like cookies. I like cookies. But yeah. I just remembered I have soda. I brought soda. Oh no, it's all watered down. Dang it. Ice melted. It's Dr. Pepper. How does... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Disco Magnus. Thank you. What was the first Transformers show you watched? Good question. I don't remember. I think it was Prime. Because I watched the movies first. And then I got into fanfiction, like immediately. And then all at once, like late 2014, I started watching a bunch of Transformers shows, like Armada, Animated, Prime, G1, like the whole shebang, and I don't remember which one I started off with first, but I think it was Prime. Was it? I don't know. It was something. I don't know if I don't think I'm drawing this right. It's hard to tell what's going on. Oh, okay, I see now. Alright. Yeah. We'll come back to that. Other side. My back already hurts. I guess this is another reason why I knew it was going to be hard for me to finish Ultra Magnus, because I still don't have my desk, a new desk. So right now I'm sitting crisscross applesauce on my bed, and it hurts my legs and my back because I'm hunched. I'm like really hunched over right now. It's not good for my back or my legs. It's okay. I take regular little stretches every so often. Listen, rhetorical question. Yeah, my mom had asked me if I wanted to watch Age of Extinction, and this was like 3 months after it came out, and had just come out on the Netflix DVD thing. So she was like, "You want to watch it?" And then turns out there was, you know, 3 before that, so we were like, okay, let's watch those first. And then we'll watch Age of Extinction. And I don't know, I immediately fell in love. Like after watching, I think the second one, I immediately delved into the fandom and I started watching Everything Wrong with the movies, the Cinema Sins videos, and I kind of spoiled the movie for myself, but it's okay because it was still good. Lean against the wall. No, because I have I have some art on the wall behind me, but also the railing, the head, the head thing, the headboard, whatever it's called, would probably dig into my back, and I don't feel like putting a pillow behind me. I don't even know. I have 6 pillows on my bed. I don't know where I'm supposed to put them. There's nowhere to put them. I'm sorry, I'm moving my mic right now, but there's nowhere to put them. They're everywhere. Speaking of, I need to move a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Headboard, very good. Okay, I missed the message that said we will always love the Prowl Jazz Queen, but listen, I have not been drawing them recently, and I feel so weird because of it. Like, I haven't... How many times have I drawn them in the past month? Like, once? Twice? 3 times? 3 times. That's actually not that bad, but... I mean, considering March to, I think, June, all I drew was Prowl and Jazz, so now it feels weird to be drawing other stuff, but at the same time it's a little... I can't talk when you guys are sending that stuff, the little meh. Oh my gosh. 10 pillows and a cat. My cat hates my room. Like, she won't stay in it for more than 1 minute, because she gotta go. She doesn't like it. And it makes me sad, because I want to be able to chill in my room with her. Yeah, but I don't want to break from my favorite babes. I want to keep drawing them, but I don't have any ideas. Or, it's more that I have other ideas, like this one, and Spade, and... Yeah, and Soda. Delicious. Oh yeah, saving. Clip Studio Paint has a restore option where it saves not the art, but like your progress, so that if the window unexpectedly closes, then it'll restore them. So I'm not worried about saving, but you know what, I'm just gonna do it right now. Okay. I remember the last stream, I would scribble, and then I'd had somebody ask me like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just I just scribble to get my hand going. Don't worry about it." Gosh, I've been sitting here not... I don't like his chest. I don't like it. Let's work on this thing. This thing. Go. Yeah, this thing. Stop slurping the watered down soda. But it's soda. It's delish. They're actually like, the ice cubes haven't even melted that much. It just for some reason tastes watered down. They're still there. Yeah. get my new desk. I should hopefully be getting it within a month. So by then I'll hopefully be doing more stuff, better stuff, more Prowl and Jazz content. Ooh. You forgot your password! No! And I drew this wrong! No! I hate this. I mean, at least the figures, I can use them as like straight up reference, and it will still be accurate to the show. It's a little weird because they're just animated figures, but whatever works. And I have the hiccups now, I think. A little bit. He's Prowl for sure at some point. Oh, IDW Pro. Have I talked about how much I don't like him enough? Like, I don't like him. Also, I hope my air conditioning isn't that loud. The music probably covers it up. I'm not sure, cause like my streaming software shows that my mic is kind of picking it up, but I guess not that much. But yeah, it's like right beside my bed. So I hope you know I'm not listening to the music. I don't even know what's playing right now. Okay, now I know. I just have an album playing right now. It's an album I've listened to like 20 million times because it came out like 6 years ago. But it's a good album. I enjoy it. I'm not gonna remember what the colors are of any of these pieces. And I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my gosh. There we go. It is fine. And I'm stretching out my legs because they are stiff. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Okay, never mind. Ow. I'm good. We're good. Perfect. Never mind, I'm standing up. Gosh, I hate this. I can't get anything done. Last night I only got Spade done because it was 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw him because how cool would that be? So I did. I drew him. And it was... I was not supposed to stay up until 3 drawing him. I was just gonna draw until like 1 a.m. And I lost track of time. Yeah. Thanks, I hate my voice. I just... There. He's done. Amazing, right? Wow. Beautiful. His hands. Okay. Okay. I can't wait to draw his hands, though. His hands are cool. Rider, Jazz, and Enforcer Brawl is... How long does it take a bot to bleed out? Oh my gosh. How does one hand? You just do, man. You just do. I hope you know I learned how to draw hands out of spite because everybody was like, "Why I can't draw hands?" So I'm like, haha, hands go burr. So, yeah, I can draw. I can only ever draw them like in this position, like the middle and the ring fingers together, and then the pinky out here and the index finger over there, and yeah. I regret starting this. I mean, it looks good, but like, so much work. This is all the stream is gonna be, is just me complaining. And I apologize, but not really. What song are we on now? Savage. I love Savage. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Hands go burr. I can't believe I started the story of my life. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm just I'm perfectly fine with favors, but when it comes to this, no. I don't want to do it anymore. Let's start in his shoulders. Yeah? Oh, no. No, I don't like that, but we're gonna do it. Who's messaging me? Nobody's messaging me. I just got by my phone. Sorry, I'm like staring at the reference because I have to figure out what the heck is going on over here. He has like these things on the side of his chest that... Why does he have to be so complicated? It's fine. It's fine. I'm doing it anyway. Doing it anyway. See, this is what I really hate about this, is that it's like, it's not going out straight, it's going in. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, sir. I don't know how far down his chest goes. His stupid hands are gonna get in the way. Yeah, Prowlin Siege, he's so tiny. Oh my gosh. I still love how they went with Dark Praxis. It's like, yeah, cool, they blow up the criminal. It's really not that funny, but to me it is, because it's... Oh my gosh. It just came out of nowhere, like, oh, you were a police officer. Yeah. Yeah, we had this thing where we, you know, blew up the heads of everybody. Woo! It's all good though, because it's illegal and we don't do it anymore. But now we do, because Jetfire. Oh jeez, how do I draw this? Yeah, he had good screen time. I it took some getting used to. Whoa, what? His voice took some getting used to. Um, like what a lot of other people have said, like it would have probably fit Ironhide better. Um, but you get used to it, and then you start liking his voice more, and it's like, yeah, yeah, okay. Ironhide, I'm not gonna like the voice of ever. Like, is he good? Is he good? I mean, where's where's his southern accent? Who is Ironhide without his southern accent or some sort of accent? Because Bayverse has a different one, but that one's still good. Like, Ironhide sounds like a new recruit. And he didn't even have that much screen time. You only saw him holding, like, a blaster once, and that was it. Like, he's literally, like, the weapon specialist. Why are we not seeing more of him? And did I draw these too small? Ah! I hate this. I drew them too small. Right? Yeah, they're tiny. No! I'm just gonna make them bigger. Thank goodness for the resize tool. Okay. Yeah, that's better. But anyway, Siege. Lovely. Great. Sounds like he's pissed about missing tea and biscuits with Queen. Honestly, I prefer Bayverse over any other Ironhide. Probably because that was the first Ironhide I ever saw. So, but yeah, his. I don't know where I was going with that. Never mind. I do like his accent. This doesn't make any sense. Why did I... Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I'm just going with it. I made it come out too far. Too far. Oh no, now this one is like really weird. I don't like that. I didn't even select all of it. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at this. Hello? The way his nose twitches when he sniffs the air, oh my gosh, I love that. And now it's just like this headcanon that he has the best sense of smell out of everybody. It's great. It's great, like he can smell everything. What song are we on now? Ah, that one. Sketchy. Soda time. Soda, soda, soda.
But I just gotta know one thing. Are you ready?
I'm honestly so tempted to just copy and paste this because, oh my gosh, it's such a pain. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. I forgot that it's 8:40. So my lamp, or my sibling's lamp, turns off right now because it's a lamp for plants and it's set to a timer. Okay, I was temporarily engulfed in darkness right there. It's all good though. I want why can't I have soda? I want soda. I like soda. It's Dr. Pepper. It's really good. Not good for me, but it's really good. Meow. There we go. Making a airplane noise. I don't care, it's bad for me. You know what other kind of crap I eat? I haven't had soda in a while. And I need it because sugar addiction. Bad sugar addiction. Yeah, I'm sad about jazz, but I I don't have very high hopes about for Earthrise. I honestly don't think he's gonna be in it. I wish he was. Maybe because of all the outcry from from us, they might add him because they're like, oh, everybody wants jazz. You drank 3 Mountain Dews? Oh my gosh. That's a lot. I mean, this is my second cup of Dr. Pepper, but shh. Oh my gosh, Impactor! Impactor, I'm so sad about that. Oh my gosh. Skywarp, they did kill him off very quickly. He wasn't even that big of a character in the first place, so I wasn't really like, ugh, you know? But, oh my gosh. Like, okay, Impactor's death, I think it was cliche, but also executed. Yeah, execute. It was executed not very well, but just well, I guess. It had me sad, so yeah, it was executed well enough. But I don't know. It makes sense, I guess. Like his whole purpose in the show was to protect Ratchet, which he did, and he died doing. So why is this not erasing? I'm on the wrong layer. Lovely. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're good. You have achieved comedy. Thank you. I've always wanted to. That looks wrong. I don't like that. Get out of here. Okay. I hate his chest. I hate his chest. You know what took me longer? Actually, no, his chest has taken me the longest. I don't know what I was trying to say there. I think I was gonna say like these things, these weird collar thingy shoulder mabob things. things. How many more times can I say things? Those things took me a long time. Probably, it was mainly because I was staring at the reference trying to figure it out. Like, how does this shape work? What even is this shape? This is uneven. Oh no. It's all good. Ah! Ah! I hate tangents. Go away. No! Oh my gosh. I hate it when the lines connect like that. It's terrible. I know it's a really tiny detail, but I'm always gonna see it if it happens. Okay. I do read the chat. And yeah, Skywarp was like really, I don't know. Like, he got shot, and it didn't seem like that, that bad of a shot. That bad of a wound. You wouldn't think he would die. Like, he could still fly and everything, but I guess it's just because it had been so long that he not bled out, because, I mean, there's no energon, but yeah, he probably just bled out or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just, the clean lines, I just do it. Like, heavy pressure, just do it. I honestly really like the vibe of Megatron. Like, they executed the gladiator thing very well, I think. Like, the fighting style and even, like, the little thumbs down he did, like, that was a good nod to gladiators. Yeah, and it's like, when, when Jetfire shot him, he was just like, I'm sorry, as if Skywarp would take that, because he's like, oh, I'm dying, goodbye, I'll see you later, actually not, because I'm gonna be dead. I don't know, it was kind of awkward, and, like, not Skyfire, oh my gosh, I keep, Jetfire, like, he's Skywarp's commanding officer, and there's already a lot of violence amongst the Decepticons, so it's like, why was that the point in which Skywarp, who wasn't even that important of a character, went like, oh my gosh, you traitor. Like, boo-hoo, he shot you, oh no. Ah, it's the end of the world. Does that make sense? I mean, I guess I'm not, like, remembering the scene entirely, because I think there was a bit more to it. Like, Skywarp was like, we should report in, and Jetfire was like, no! But still, he was the commanding officer, so he had a say in it. I don't know, I'm gonna look at chat. Hello? Lips, we're talking about lips. I love how it's only Megatron who had the lips. Like, everybody else just had those thin, not really existent lips. Like this. And, I don't know. If they made the top lip of Megatron dark, it would have looked better. Because it did take some getting used to. But I think the main problem about Megatron's design is that it was like, yeah, we're gonna do a quick sketch. It was like, here's his nose, and here is his eyes. And they're like really close together for some reason. I don't know why they made them so close together. And then his lips are like way out here. And they're like really full. This is such a bad drawing. But yeah, like, usually the way it works is that you want the eyes to be like, you know, a decent amount of, hello? Can I draw them properly? Decent amount of space between each other, like I think the rule is that, like, it's another, they're an eye widths apart, and the corner of the mouth lands in the center of the eyes. So really, he should look like this. He should look like this. That's a good arrow. That's a really good arrow. I'm gonna save that. I like that arrow. But yeah, um, this drawing. Oh, I love it. Please appreciate that little sketch. But yeah. Reading the chat. Alita and Optimus were definitely a thing. I don't think they were together, but I think they had like a at least developing relationship, or when the war got bad, or just before the war got bad, they had gotten together, and then they kind of grew distant because of it, because Optimus was like so focused on winning the war. Thank you. I love the arrow. It's great. But yeah. Yeah, they really could have done better with Megatron's design. Like, the lips weren't even my main concern. It was his eyes, because they were so close together and it was really weird. Actually, I have a photo of him right here. Look at that. That's so weird. Why are his eyes so close together? He looks better after, like when you get used to him. He looks decent. But yeah. I mean, hey, listen, I got Ratchet, Ironhide, and Prowl in the series, so I'm not too fussed about Jazz. But it would have been nice to have Jazz. Please, as a little treat. But yeah, what was I working on? I don't remember. I think it was these things, but I said I was gonna move on to the shoulders, so we're gonna do that. Yeah. He looks like Angry Karen. Yeah, they had Mirage. He was weird. He had like the hologram stuff going on, and I think I think it's really ridiculous how he couldn't disguise himself as a Decepticon for that long, but he could use holograms to fight. 2 additional holograms of himself to fight. Like, that didn't really make much sense to me, and they were both in the same scene. I don't know. And when the space bridge scene, when he had to cover up the area, they made it sound like he was gonna die because he was overexerting himself, putting up that hologram. Because he had his hand to the ground. He was like, "Ah, this is my calling. This is what I'm here for." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, is he gonna die? He's gonna be too exhausted to even live anymore." It was weird. I didn't really like Mirage that much. I like the rivalry between him and Impactor. And I don't know, I think that was the one rivalry that was, why can't I say it? That was decently, is that a word? That was decent in the show. Because all the other ones, like Prowl and Jetfire, they weren't explored that much. But Mirage and Impactor, like, Impactor went off on Mirage. It was great. I liked that part. And then Ratchet told him off, and he was like, "Hey, I did not fix you just so that you could start yelling at people." Rivalry. Yeah. I don't know why I'm talking too fast to be able to pronounce things properly. Ah! I hit his shoulder. I'm looking at it now and I don't like it. I think I drew it too small. No, I didn't. I drew it very large. And I drew it really low. It's not supposed to be that low. Should I go with it? Should I leave him that low? Would it look weird? Oh yeah, that would definitely look weird. No? Okay. I see like the messages pop up in the corner of my eye. Oh jeez, that's not good. But, what song are we on now? Oh, that one. Okay. Ah! I should probably move like the whole thing up. Like all of this. Scribble, 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 scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Hello? There was a noise in my room. Scribble, 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 scribble. I don't know why rivalry. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. Should I move his arms up? Oh, but I like his arms there. Whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna boop, 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 boop. Right? Yeah, right there. Okay. Actually, if they're like tilted back... No. Okay, well... That's where they're going. We're gonna go with that. Oh, I don't know how his arms work. I don't like this. I'm gonna extend his arms like this. I need a bigger eraser. Extend. This is my whole thought process when I'm drawing. I'm just like, extend! Noises, random sounds. Is that right? No, that looks weird. Whatever. What did it look like before? See, like his upper arms aren't that big, so. Ah, bye. Whatever, we'll leave that. Oh no, my server's having a bunch of jokes again. They started making a bunch of Bayverse jazz jokes, like him getting ripped in half, and terrible. Angry microwave noises, thank you. Mad artist noise. Superhero jazz. Superhero. Super villain. I've never really been into the superhero stuff before. Like the Avengers and DC. I don't know. They weren't really my kind of thing, and I don't know, they just didn't interest me. Spider-Verse was like the first one that actually had me going like, whoa! But all the other ones I was just, yeah. Could have been better. I mean, Iron Man was good, but I think I was really young when I first watched it, so I didn't really understand everything. But yeah, gotta send something to the server. Server. Oh boy. How long have I been streaming? Let's see. Check it. An hour! Oh! Oh my gosh, an hour. Yeah, I'm like really far into the album. Oh, great. Okay. Somebody's messaging me. Friend. I affiliate anything vampire and werewolf with Twilight, even though I've never read it or anything. I don't know. I usually just avoid it because I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. It's not like a squick or anything. I just don't. It just doesn't interest me. I don't know how to draw these. He has like little vents on his shoulder. Story on AO3 where Pearl's the judge. And he's a hero. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Stretch. Oh no, I'm yawning. Oh, that's not good. Offer he can't refuse. I don't know if I've read that one. Let's see. Uh, no, I've never read that one. Oh, no, yeah, I've seen this one. I haven't read it, but I've seen it around. Yeah. Yeah, probably a mob boss. Yeah. Hello, welcome back. Have any of y'all read mine? Because I have a few up on AO3. Hold your applause. Well, I know you've read mine, but what about other people? That's not how you draw this. Ah! Sorry, I just hit the mic. If I spoil anything... Spoil anything? The soda is so good. I hate this. I don't like this. I don't understand how this works.
After they came and destroyed the land, there was one spark of hope left for all of mankind.
Which one of my fics should you check out? Any of them, honestly. None of them are, related to each other. They're all just like their own stories. Yeah. I only have a few, and most of them are just tiny little one-shots that I wrote at 2 a.m. But what if I want to spoil? You know, like, get to talk about my fix. Especially the one that I'm working on that I haven't posted yet. The one that I've been working on since December. Because it's taken me forever. Oh jeez, I just erased a lot. I didn't log on to Animal Crossing today. Whoops. Hello? I have, a little Prowl Jazz server that I run, if you would like to join it. Everybody there ships Jazz and Prowl, and we all are friendly. And we all love Jazz and Prowl, if I haven't mentioned that yet. And a lot of them are into fanfics, so... yeah, you could totally join if you want. Just saying, shameless plug to my server. You can just, message me on anything if you want to get an invite for it. You weren't even active that much. My gosh, I hate the thing that you said. It's terrible. Horrible jokes. Hello! If you're interested, just shoot me a DM on anything, like, you know, Instagram or Tumblr or whatever. I'll send you a link, an invite link, so that you may join. I have about how many members do I have? 71 members. Not everyone's active, but a lot of us are. Stressed about it? When was I stressed about it? I was. I have a horrible memory. I don't know. Everybody's really nice in that server, so it's chill. I hate his shoulder. I don't understand what's going on. Members in my Jazz and Prowl server. You know what happens when you drink soda? You have to pee. I kind of have to go. Because I drink soda. I still don't even drink. I still have a lot left, and my ice cubes have mostly melted. I'm gonna crunch an ice cube, get ready. Thank you for subscribing. Seabreeze. I just got the notification for it. I hate how wonky his shoulder is. There's so much going on for no reason. What even is all of this? Just go with it. Just go with it. I'm gonna make so many mistakes when I color this. Like, I'm gonna forget to shade some pieces of his armor, and I'm gonna look at it when it's done. I'm gonna be like, oh no, I forgot that part. And then I'm gonna keep noticing for the next 5 years. It's gonna be great. Fantastic. Fantastic. These are really tiny pieces. Whatever. Shoulder! Yeah, they are really big. Whatever. Bigger. I have to make it larger. ASMR. Do you guys want more ASMR? Because I have more ice cubes. Delicious. I need to stretch my legs. Stretch. Oh, what song are we on now? Oh, good song. Good song. Can I join ASMR? I have bread. Yes. Soda, it's 9 o'clock. I've not. Mm, no, I've gotten some stuff done. I was about to say, I've made no progress on him, but I don't know. How long have I been streaming? No, it's only been 50 minutes. An hour and 15 minutes. Quarantine vibes. Oh no, now it's too big. What the heck? Oh, it's because such an idiot. I selected the whole thing. I didn't want the whole thing. Get out of here. Don't want you. Boop. So this is supposed to line up with the very bottom. Oh, jeez. It's good. We're cool. It's fantastic. Ew, I don't want to have to redraw this either. More copy paste. Jeez. That's all this is gonna be now, because the more Ultra Magnus I draw, the less I want to have to draw it again on the other side. I'm honestly waiting for that moment when the stream, like everybody in the stream starts getting familiar with each other and then they start commenting random stuff or something and they're all having conversations and I don't know. Last time somebody started a roleplay in my stream and I'm like, okay, this is really amusing to watch. I'm just waiting for that. Cause it's like you guys talk so that I talk, but then after a while it ends up being that you guys talk so that you guys can talk. Does that make sense? I don't know if that made any sense. It made sense in my head. I don't usually do copy and paste unless I'm doing something like this where it's like a comic or something because I'm lazy and I would not be able to finish it otherwise. I didn't have copy and paste. just be happy some of the minuscule details are hidden by the big titty. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna draw all of this, and I'm gonna copy and paste it and just move it to this side because that's a lot to draw. Like, I'm gonna stroke. When it was just his head and his collar, like, yeah, sure, whatever, that's fine. But now it's like his whole shoulder and his giant whatever these are. Why'd they make it look so weird? Bame's non had a Who's messaging me? Nobody's messaging me. Oh, I got an ask. Hello? I love it when I get asks. They are very good. Love them. I have 86 asks in my ask box, and it's unhealthy. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the drawing eventually, at some point, hopefully. We'll get there. Biggest mystery of life, purpose of his shoulders. To identify him, even though the Decepticons were too stupid to know, like, whoa, Ultra Magnus has giant shoulders. I wonder who this is under this cloak, because I can't see his face. Dummies. For real though, when I watched the trailer, I was like, honey, you are not fooling anybody. And yet he fooled all the Decepticons. I'm procrastinating his shoulder. What's playing? I don't like this song, but it's already playing, so whatever. I'm not even listening to it. Jeez. Stupid shoulder. Please wait while I can't draw a straight line. Do you think it would be interesting for an Autobot to turn back on them and join the Decepticons? Because 2 Decepticons already dead. I feel like that would have been too much for Siege. But it would have made sense considering that the Autobots were losing and about to go quote-unquote extinct, so nothing like a mech with 6 shoulders. Just gosh. Oh! Straight line. But not the way I wanted it to go. Yeah, that's a good line. Right? No, that's a horrible line. What the heck? Oh, that's even worse. Ow! Can it be? Good line. How straight is that? Oh! Super straight. Wow. I could never be that straight. It's beautiful. Oh, he got some wide shoulders. Oh, man. Great. Can't draw what you're not. Ah, no, that was a good line. Right? Was it? Yeah. Okay, one more line. Right here. Hello? Can I draw the line? Please? No. I don't know if his shoulders are hollow. Let me go check. Oh, his shoulders are not hollow. Okay. Okay, I see how they work. I usually use the straight line thing on Fire Alpaca, but can you try holding shift? Yeah, it does, it does. I can use the straight thing, but I don't want to. It's the same command, holding down shift, but I don't know. I think, I feel like me drawing the straight line gives it a more organic feel, I guess. None of this is drawn with the straight line tool, like this thing. This is all just by hand. I don't know, cause like I want to be able to teach my hand to like, hey, draw a straight line. I mean, it's okay if you use the shift tool. I use it myself too sometimes, but I usually prefer not to. I have done a couple pieces with it, like let's pull up a piece. What have I used the straight edge tool on? Huh. On my old laptop. I used it on this piece, I think, right? Nope. Yes? Somewhere. I used the, yeah, I used the curve tool. The curve tool. This thing. This thing. Where I can do a curved line. And, this and straight line tool because I don't know, it made things easier. Like his shoulder here and the tire and this right here. Those were all like the curve tools stuff and yeah. It's an old piece. This is from June? July? June. Yeah. It is when I got my new tablet. I mean, laptop. Yeah, I got my new laptop June 10th. So, back to Ultra Magnus. I have to go to the bathroom. People ask me like what art program to use for their art. I'm like, I'm just gonna say, I usually just say Clip Studio Paint because, you know, I have never used anything else before. I've never used Fire Alpaca or um, anything else really. Like it's just been Clip Studio Paint ever since I first started digital art, because I already had it when I started Flex, but yeah, I don't know what anything else is like. So when people are like, hey, do you recommend any art programs? I'm like, Clip Studio Paint! But if you want anything like, you know, not as expensive, then I suggest the free ones that I've never used. Like I had people asking me like, how do you do this and that? And I'm like, I don't know. Please, I don't know. I've never used them. How long have you been watching Transformers? I've only been watching for about 4 or 5 years. I got into Transformers, oh my gosh, almost 6 years ago. I cannot believe it's been that long. Like, it still feels like yesterday I was saying that it had only been... My brain just died. It had only been, 3 years. But now it's almost 6. September would make... October? September would make, 6 years. Which is crazy! Oh my gosh! Time flies! And it kind of sucks because I used to love saying like, yeah, I'm a young artist. I've only been drawing Transformers for like a few months and everything, and now I'm already drawing them really realistically and stuff like that. And now it's like I've been at it for almost 4 years. So it's not as fun to say it. I mean, 4 years, I guess, doesn't feel like that much, but at the same time it does to me. Hello. Welcome. I've been watching since you were in elementary school. Yeah, I didn't even know Transformers was a thing back then. It was literally just... I don't know. I mean, I watched TV, but I didn't watch too much. And also, Transformers always comes on at like 6 in the morning on Saturdays, so I would never see it. This is crooked. I remember when the Hub Network. Wait, is it gone? The Hub Network? No, it's still here. Why are you making me like... It's a good feeling when you've been invested in a fandom for long enough and you own all the things, you made all the things. Listen, I thought I knew a lot about Transformers until I started my server, and suddenly there were so many people who were so much older than me and knew so much more. Like, they knew everything, G1, everything, the Marvel and the DreamWorks and the everything comics, and I'm just sitting here like, I only know as far as the movies and the shows. Gosh. Yeah, animated, I feel like hasn't entirely clicked with me. Like, I like the show, but it's just, I've never been able to finish it. I mean, I was really close to finishing it the first time, and I had just started watching it again, and then Siege came out, and now I haven't watched it in a little while, but yeah, I've never been able to finish it. I don't know what it is about animated. have to take a bathroom break because I really have to go. Stupid soda. Okay. Let me just. Yeah. I will. Actually, I'm gonna take my phone with me so I can watch the stream, and I'll be probably typing, so I'll be right back. Hello? I've returned. Hello. That was my brother who decided to walk into my room while I was going back up. Okay. What did I miss? So, okay, y'all collect toys. I have 8 figures. I don't actively collect. I mean, I have the money to, but I don't wanna. How you been doing during these tough times? They're not tough for me. I've honestly I have been thriving. I have a Bumblebee figure right now. Somebody gave it to me at TFCon back in 2019. I think there's a site called... Shoot, I don't remember what it was called, but I used it to read some of IDW. It's Read Comic Online, I think? Yeah, readcomiconline.2, as in like TO. It worked fair enough. Not fair enough. Oh my gosh, it's because you just said fair enough. It works well enough for me. But, yeah. Oh, it's so fun. I was supposed to go to Orlando TFCon, but y'all know how that happened. So, but if it doesn't get canceled, I'm gonna be going to Baltimore TFCon because it's less than half an hour away from me. It's gonna be really cool. I just like bumped the mic with my mouth. That was great. Okay. Doopy doopy doo. Doopy 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 doo. Shoulder. I hate the shoulder. But yeah, if y'all ever go to Baltimore, the convention in Baltimore, I'm gonna be there. Hit me up. You can say hello. I would love to meet people. Thank you. Suspended on Instagram? If it's the block where you can't like post or comment or anything, it could be fixed by just logging out and logging back in. I got blocked like 5 times this month and just logged out and I was fine. Yeah, for a while I felt like nothing for living around like 4 major cities, nothing ever happens around here. Like, I live near DC and Baltimore, and I don't know, like, music artists would rarely come over here and perform. Conventions wouldn't happen that often. I don't know. Just felt like nothing happened. Yeah, I when I would go to when I was gonna go to TFCon Orlando, my mom was gonna come with me because it's a 14-hour drive down to Florida. so she didn't want me driving that alone. So she was gonna come with me, but then it got canceled. We were actually gonna stay overnight as like a little vacation, probably all 3 days, but it just didn't happen. I mean, I live in a big area. Like, there's so much going on around here, but at the same time, not much. Like, woo, we have the... Hello? So there was a sound. We have the president, and we have a very violent city. Gosh. Ouch. A lot of people are getting blocked on Instagram, and I don't know what's going on. Like, Instagram, is you good? Is you good? What kind of ban? Oh, that kind of ban. Oh, that's terrible. You know, at least that's not the other ban where it's like you don't even know when it's gonna expire. It's just indefinitely, and you're like, hello? I hate distance learning. The most interesting thing that happened so far was a dog I didn't know walking into my house. Aw. I am out of school, so I don't have to worry about that. I've never been blocked on Instagram until this month. I am way too active on Instagram. Gosh, I really want to meet Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, because how cool would that be? And yeah, they're like getting old, so I don't want to miss that. I just want to be able to tell Frank Welker that we have the same birthday. Apparently, like, sometime last year, they were in Virginia, which is a state right below me, at, what's it called, GalaxyCon? And I could have gone, and I could have met them, but I didn't because I didn't know they were there. So I missed it. And I'm really sad. I don't know anything about Shane Dawson? Is that how you pronounce his name? I don't know anything about him. I mean, I've heard stuff. I love telling people that Curious George and Megatron have the same voice actor. It's so funny to see the reaction. It's like Megatron is one of the few characters that actually has a voice and isn't just animal noises. So it's really weird to think about that. Ugh, this is killing me. There's so much going on him. And I've been using the wrong size pencil. Oh my gosh. Oh no, his shoulder. This makes me so upset. Dang it. I'm really tired. Stupid soda. Whatever, I'm using. Nope, I don't want to use that. Oh my gosh. I feel like quarantine hasn't affected me negatively that much. Like, I don't know, I felt so much better now that I'm just not going out and having to socialize. And I know that's probably gonna come crashing down once I get a job, but enjoy it for as long as it lasts. Yeah, I mentioned Ultra Magnus in the cloak earlier in the stream. I don't think you were there because it was like way in the beginning. But I was like, you're not fooling anybody, and I don't know how the deceptive dummies fell for that. It's like, we can see your shoulders, honey. Well, I drank all my soda. I want more. Oh my gosh. Every time I zoom out, there's so much to draw. I mean, Siege is more clearly for people who know Transformers. Like, it's not a good starter show because they used a lot of. Oh, there's a bug. They used a lot of lore and made a lot of nods to the fandom, and I don't know, like you just have to know who the characters are to really understand the show better, I guess. Oh gosh, Shockwave's voice. It took some getting used to. I also really hated Shockwave's voice in, what was it? Fall of Cybertron? Or was it War 4? It was one of those games. I didn't like it because I was so used to Prime Shockwave with the deep voice and everything that I really loved. But yeah. Listen, like I'm an adult, okay? I'm an adult and I've seen stuff like in a lot of movies and shows and crap like that. But Siege shocked me. Like, especially the scenes with Ultra Magnus. Like, I had to watch the show a second time to process everything because I was like, oh my gosh, I was not expecting that from a TVY7 show. Because it was clearly geared for more older audiences, even though it still kind of kept some elements for kids. Like, it was more adult, like. I feel like at least in the beginning of the show it was. Like, it was clear, like, oh, Wheeljack said the A word. Oh no! Definitely for adults. Yeah, yeah, I feel like it was more for the brownie points, but I still really liked Siege. Like, I'll give them the brownie points. I think they tried. They're not their best, but they tried. They get a yellow star for that. Not a gold star, but a yellow star. Because it was close enough. Yeah, I know. Like, they were pushing it. They were really pushing it between TVY7 and TV14 because Ultra Magnus, oh my gosh. If there was more Energon and more cursing and maybe a little bit more adult themes, like more going more into politics and stuff like that, it probably would have been much more for mature audiences because like the whole concept, the whole thing with the war and how it came to be and how it's been going, like it's complicated and it seems more like adults would understand it because kids wouldn't, because usually in the Transformers shows they're just like, woo, Decepticons bad, Autobots good, they're fighting each other, the Autobots are gonna win. And Siege was more of just, you don't even know anymore. Like, the Decepticons had a good cause and the Autobots used to agree with them, and then somewhere along the lines they messed up that message and then they started fighting, and then it was like it just got lost in war and politics and corruption and all that good stuff. Well, not good stuff, bad stuff, but yeah, I want to watch Siege again, honestly. I've I've watched it twice, but I've gone back to look at certain scenes multiple times. So they get a bronze Rodimus star. Cyberverse, honestly, I I didn't like Cyberverse's writing, at least. I don't know. It was just too childish for me, and I guess I get that it was for kids, but I feel like they they had characters there as devices for the plot. You know, like they weren't really, I don't know how to put it. I just didn't feel very engaged with the characters because a lot of them had very, very similar personalities and horrible voice actors, and I don't know. They just, I don't think they really executed Cyberverse too well. I mean, I liked it, but considering the fact that I haven't finished it yet, mainly because of Prowl, I just, it could have been better. Can we talk about how they wasted the potential of the Alpha Trion? Exactly! Oh my... Like, it's supposed... The way they went into it at first made it seem like, whoa, it's this huge thing! Like, Ultra Magnus has all this knowledge and stuff, and now it's being transferred to Bumblebee. And then what? And then it's, like, useless after Bumblebee speaks to Alpha Trion, and that's it. That's all there is to it. They really could have done better with that, but yeah, if they had more episodes. They totally could have. They could have done better, but I mean, I think for the screen time that they had, and I'm not sure why they only had 6 episodes, but for the screen time they had, I think they did okay. Like it's a good show to binge watch. So I'll give it that. It had me on the edge of my seat like every time. But I've never watched Rescue Bots. Cyberverse I did feel like was a bit rushed at times. I don't know, like you have the main plot and then you have these bunch of little tiny subplots in each episode. And I don't know, there wasn't much character development. I think that's the problem because the show mainly focused on, well, now I'm talking about Cyberverse, but the show mainly focused on just Bumblebee and Windblade and sort of Optimus, and yeah, that's all I could think of. Those characters, and there just wasn't much. I don't know. Which Siege went deeper into the details of the treaty. There were moments when I was like, okay, now they're gonna tell us more about the treaty and stuff. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, like the treaty. I don't know. Like they should have opened Siege with the treaty. I feel like because that was a huge driving point for the show because it was like, hey, we have this treaty that we've been trying to decide on, and then Optimus suddenly throws it out the window, and then they're fighting a lot again, and I feel like that was a huge moment in their war that it just felt like wasn't talked about much. It just, I don't know. Oh gosh, you guys are typing whole paragraphs. Also, when they introduced the idea about using the AllSpark cartridge format, I was like, oh, this seems a little like. Yeah. I feel like the AllSpark has a lot of similar tropes in each show. But yeah. Optimus can throw. Do not play dodgeball with him. He's gonna murder you. Yeah. See, like Ratchet Impactor, his death scene was probably one of my favorite scenes because of, you could tell there was a connection between them. Even if you don't ship them, there was something there between them in the short time that they knew each other. It was only like a day that they knew each other, but they had already grown on each other and stuff like that, and I don't know, just that moment where Ratchet had to choose between the button and Impactor, and he knew he had to push the button or, like leave Impactor behind, or at least his corpse behind. It was it was good. It's funny because the creators or the writers of Siege were probably like, look at this ship, Optimus and Alita, woo, romance, wow. And then everybody else is just like, Ratchet and Impactor, those two. That's all we're gonna focus on. But yeah, I think Impactor was a good character. Oh my gosh, yes. I love drawing them. I never finished that other sketch of them, of Impactor protecting Ratchet. This one. Yeah, I never really clicked with Bumblebee. Like, I don't know, I don't know what it was about him. Sideswipe at Mirage, did you just... I liked Sideswipe. I liked how they, had that moment where Ratchet was like, is he always this annoying? I just think that was hilarious, because it was definitely like, yeah, we know how the fandom is towards, Ratchet and the twins, and how annoying they are towards Ratchet. But yeah, the moment Impactor tackled Ratchet to save him that first time, I was like, oh, because they looked each other in the eye, like 2 inches away from each other, and I was like, whew, that's a ship material. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna ship them. So yeah, I haven't drawn much for them, but I should. I totally should, because I love them. And y'all know I love... Thank you, Bomb the Zebra Wolf, for subscribing. I love Ratchet so much. I love him more than anybody else. I love him. He's great. I hope in Earthrise they go into... maybe go into his grief over Impactor, because you could tell he was very upset over it. Like, this man just died protecting me. This man who I had been with for this entire time, like, attached by the hip. Yeah, I wish they had Sunstreaker. I don't know. It would have been so much better with him. But no, I guess not. I don't know why they never include Sunstreaker. Can we talk about Red Alert not being the medic, not Raj? Well, okay, after I watched the show, I really liked what they did with Ratchet, that he was a former engineer turned medic, and that he wasn't really affiliated with the Autobots anymore because of how the war had turned out. I liked that, and I was really iffy about Red Alert being the medic, but if you think about it, in Armada and Animated, he was, and she were medics, and I think that's where they got that idea from, because Red Alert's been a medic. He's been a security director and he's been a medic, so. Oh gosh, yeah, Mirage with the Decepticons. I remember when they released the toy and everybody was like, whoa, he's definitely a Decepticon in disguise. I mean, Autobot in disguise. Like, he's not a Decepticon, and we called it. We so called it. Oh gosh, I need to stretch my legs. My leggies. What was I talking about? Alright, Red Alert. My mic just went into my mouth. Red Alert. They should have gone more into his character, honestly. Because, like, I liked him. He had potential, but they didn't really go into him. Oh my gosh, at the end when he got shot off the arc, I was so scared that he died. I was like, no, I was just beginning to like him. Why would you do that? But he's fine. He's good. I used to love, like adore Armada Red Alert. I don't know what it was about him, but I just loved him so much for some reason. I don't know if it was his voice or something. But yeah. I'm so tired. How long have we been going? 2 hours. Has the music stopped yet? No. This is a long... Yeah, this is a long album. Forgot it was 2 hours. It's almost over, though. So, So yeah, I want to see more of the Lambo twins. Yeah, I refer to them as the Terror Twins, but I like Lambo twins too. It's like how um Prowl, Blue Streak, and Smokescreen. Whoa, Smokescreen will always be the Praxton brothers, or their alt mode. Um, I don't know. They'll never be referred to as anything else. So, I totally get the Lambo twins thing. Stupid shoulder. Putting this on my story to cry about it. Doop doo. I'm so tired. But it's only 10 o'clock. What else am I supposed to do for the rest of the night? Because I don't fall asleep until 2 a.m. Oh yeah, yeah. I love the Meister headcanon. I mean, okay, there are a lot of different stories for Meister, but I just love all of it. Like, Meister is just this evil side of jazz or something like that. It's always so fun to explore. I used to think it was a really popular headcanon back in like 2014, 2015. And then when I joined Instagram and started drawing him, I had people asking me like, "Oh, is this your OC or something like that?" I'm like, "No, this is the evil side of jazz. What are you talking about?" Um, I thought everybody knew about him. So I guess that's why I started drawing him a lot more and started actually writing something for him, because there just isn't enough content. There's not enough content. Thank you. I want to finish this, but my attention span is like, it just went down the drain. Goodbye. Yeah. I don't know why they don't include Sunstreaker anymore. Like, I bet you the fandom would be so happy if they included Sunstreaker. I sound like I'm really loopy. Jeez. Hated the idea of evil jazz. I mean, I love jazz a lot, and I guess when I love a character, I love exploring a lot of things with them, like headcanons. And I guess because I didn't really fully understand the difference between fanon and canon, I thought Meister was a very well-known thing. And that's why I grew close to it. But yeah. Oh, I'm yawning. Ah, okay. They really do. Sunstreaker, Jazz, Pearl because he's never in anything that much anymore. Who else? The aerial bots, protectobots. The female, any of the female Transformers, like they're not always included, except Windblade because now she's suddenly very popular. um, who else? Who else is really forget? Cliff Jumper without being killed. Perceptor. I don't see him a lot. Who else? Yeah, Meister is just not very common. But I like seeing content for him because it makes me very happy. Oh yeah, yeah, the female Jazz thing. I mean, they already had a figure designed for Jazz, and I don't know if that's what she would have looked like if she was in the show. They might have tweaked her design if she did end up in the show because I don't know, Jazz's design didn't look that feminine. Like I know Clobber was like looked a lot more masculine or at least androgynous. But there's a very clear difference between female and male Transformers. Yeah, it's like such a sick joke with Cliff Jumper now. I wonder how he's doing in Siege. Is he good? Is he still alive? Probably not because they just took the Allspark off the planet and they're struggling for Energon and there was a blackout, so he's probably not doing okay. Oh, I'm yawning. Okay. Oh, my phone is at 34%. That needs to be charged. It wasn't until I saw your channel that I found out there were people who ship Jazz and Prowl. There are so many people. It is the largest ship in the fandom, Jazz and Prowl. So don't feel alone because there are hundreds and hundreds of people who ship Jazz and Prowl. Yeah, I think Jazz and Prowl was like, they were one of the first ships I had ever seen when I joined the fandom, along with Ironhide and Ratchet, which is a really, really not common pairing. Like looking at Archive of Our Own, or literally just anything, there's barely any, not barely any, but there's not a lot of content of them, but I wouldn't say they're a rare pair, but they're definitely not one of the popular ships. Bye! Have fun with your partner. Oh gosh, your cat. 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 I honestly want to draw Spade again. My boy. My baby. Let's draw him again, because I'm losing my focus and let's draw something else. Spade. This always happens. I just start working on something else. Spade. I don't even know what I want to draw him doing. Just want you to know, when I searched you up on YouTube, the results said, did you mean yeah. Ever since COVID became a thing, that's all that's been popping up when you try to search me up. It's great. It's great. Love it. Fantastic. Why are you searching me up on YouTube? But yeah. And now, like if you go on Twitter or something and search up my username, there are so many typos of people saying voted instead of COVID, and it's just like, guys, please, there's a very clear difference between VODID and COVID. Where do you even get the second D? Oh, my speed paints? Yeah, Ultra Magnus was going to be a speed paint, but that didn't get very far because I forgot to record, and now I'm streaming instead of recording, and I don't know if I can do them at the same time, and I don't really want to. So maybe I'll record or just stream me coloring him once I finish the line art. Yeah, I'm just gonna close this. Goodbye. But yeah. Misfire. I haven't. Yeah, I've never seen much Misfire content. I don't know him that well. Isn't he in the IDW comics? Right? Misfire. Yeah, that guy. Him, the purpley pink guy, the magenta guy. He looks cool. I've seen a lot of posts about him, and he's kind of funny, but I don't know a lot about him. I don't read IDW. Maybe you are COVID because thanks. But nah, never mind. I'm yawning again. Man, I better sleep good tonight. Gosh. What's today? Is today Monday? Oh. I didn't know it was Monday. Feels like Saturday. Listen, I've been out of the house a total of 8 times. I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. Time isn't real. Hello? Who's messaging me? Him. Oh, what? Married to Grimlock and what? What? Hi. That's... What? Do I want to know? Grimlock is in the comics? Oh my gosh, he is. You know, I don't read the comics. I only read More Than Meets the Eye, like 20 issues or something. And then I stopped reading because I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much. Hello? But yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't even bother explaining it. I don't want to know. Wait, is hold on. Firstborn. Who was it that had the firstborn? Oh. Okay, not Misfire. Okay, never mind. I don't know anything about IDW. Except that I don't like it. It's wild. The marriage thing is debatable, but they 100% still adopted a baby for a couple days. What? Oh my gosh. Bot napping. Corona. Didn't the beer Corona, didn't their sales go up because of the coronavirus? Oh my gosh, okay, there's a place in California that's like it's a really small town, I think, and it's just northeast of San Francisco. Right? Anyway, there's a place near San Francisco that's called YOLO. Imagine living in a place called YOLO. Do you think they say that a lot in YOLO? And do crazy stuff? Because they want to live like Larry. Oh my gosh, I hate his shoulder. You guys better appreciate this drawing when it's done. I'm gonna be so mad if it flops. Like, I'm gonna be genuinely upset if it does not. I don't know. Like sometimes posts that I spend a long time flop. Not by much, but it does happen sometimes, and I'm like, dang, that sucks. But usually it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. People, yeah, it's Instagram's fault. But if this does not blow up, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I'm spending so long on it, and there's so much detail in it, and I'm just... like I was so scared that my drawing of Optimus, the Prismacolor one, would flop. And it didn't. It did the complete opposite. Like, it hit the explore page and blew up, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I hope that happens again, and it did. But yeah. I hope this blows up. I mean, what? I'm gonna use, the tags, like the siege tags and Ultra Magnus tags. So those I think are decently popular enough that it would hit the explore page and people would find it. I hope so. The algorithm sucks. Don't make it. Ew, don't call me that. VOD. Gross. Call me Vo. There's no D. Get it? Cause I'm a cis girl. Oh, that was so terrible. Okay. I'm not gonna say that again. Thank you. Don't make it flop, guys. Don't make it flop 2020. Can you believe 2020 is gonna be over in like 4 months? That's wild. And 2021 better be, you know, better. I don't know. Should. Wow, look at that. I finished part of his shoulder. Yay. But not all of it. Vodaddy. Ew, why did I say that? No! Gross. I kind of want to change my name in my server to Vodaddy and see how many people actually notice and how many would actually comment on it. They'd be like, what is this? I feel like art that I share on my story, like when I'm working on them, when I share art to my story, when I post them, they do so much better than if I don't share them on my story. Which sucks because sometimes I like just the freedom of, or the lack of pressure to finish it. Because when I share it to my story, I feel like, wow, I have to finish this. And it doesn't always work out. You said it so softly. What? 2021 better be a massive improvement or I'm canceling my subscription to White. Yeah. Pretty much. not? Drawing with waffle safe? Never heard of that before. Who's there? Oh my gosh, his shoulder is almost done. I'm tired. Okay. Sitting up again. Willy who? I might end the stream soon. Depends on when my sibling goes to bed. Do you really wanna? Nah. Terrible. That's terrible. I'm screenshotting it though. It's terrible. Stop it. Get some help. Oh my gosh, this stupid shoulder. I really could have just copied and pasted the parts of his shoulder so I didn't have to keep drawing them over and over again, but whatever. I got pizza today. Like, ordered pizza, and there was like no sauce on it. The only place it had sauce on was it was only 1/4 of it, the very top of the pizza. And I was upset because there was extra cheese on it, because I ordered extra cheese. And they put no sauce, so it was literally just a cheese, pepperoni, and bacon pizza. And I'm like, what the heck is this? Where's the sauce? The album ended like 17 minutes ago, and now it's just replaying. I am so sorry. Oh, what else is there to play? Let's see. Let's put this. At least you don't have magnus rollers. Yeah. The pizza's mine. My pizza. My pizza. Mine. How much progress have I made since the beginning of this stream? Not a lot. Gosh. No, it's mine. My siblings eat pizza with no sauce. Like, they order just cheese, no sauce. It's terrible. I mean, it still tastes good, but only as regular plain cheese pizza. Like, cause I get thin crust pepperoni bacon pizza, and no sauce on thin crust does not taste good. You gotta have the bread, the crust, the good crust, the squishiness. But no, it's whatever. There was a new person at Domino's, so I guess they just messed up the order a little bit. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I think I'm gonna end the stream soon because I'm tired. Not really. I'm not tired. I lied. I'm a little hungry. I cannot focus, and I have not drawn much in the past, 40 minutes? So, yeah. And chat's slowing down, so I think it's time. Might be time to stop streaming. Oh gosh, I know you guys are talking. Who's the clumsiest Autobot? I feel like there was an Autobot that really, it had a running joke about being clumsy, but I can't remember. I would want to say Wheeljack because he makes things blow up, but I love DiGiorno. I love DiGiorno. I get their mini stuffed crust pepperoni pizzas, but the what's it called? Bumblebee. What was I saying? Something about DiGiorno. Oh yeah, I haven't been able to find the pizza I like in stores, so I haven't been able to have it recently. Jack's Pizza is the best frozen pizza. Okie dokie food sis. Stop it! Dooby 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 doo. Dooby 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 doo. Dooby dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. Dooby dooby doo. That's what you get for not sharing. Well, look. I mean, it's a tiny pizza. The DiGiorno pizza, like, you can't share it. It's pizza for one. Of course it's a good argument. What are you talking about? But yeah, I think I'm donezo for today. Because I am tired. Gosh, his shoulders are so much bigger than I drew. No, I drew his head really big. Huh. I'm keeping it that way. It looks better. I always draw their heads bigger than they actually are, because they just look so weird when they're so tiny on their bodies. Oh no, they got mini pizzas for themselves. That sucks. he's not eyeless. His head is just, it's, he's looking down a little bit. Like, look, look. He's looking down. I use this as a reference. Well, I think I'm done. His eyebrows were his eyes. It's funny. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom again. Just went. But yeah, Ultra Magnus. I just slurred that. Ultra Magnus. I'm so tired. Enjoy! Yeah, I'm one of your favorites. Thank you. 'Twas fun streaming while I was still awake. Yeah. Good night. And I'm definitely about to have some pizza as a little snack before bed. Good night. Thank you. I'm gonna end the stream in a second. I'm just messaging people. Okay. Pizza. Yes. I love pizza. Good night. Goodbye. Ending stream. Thank you. 'Twas fun talking. Goodbye.